What inspires me is just to find healing when you are going through just darkness. I think that's exactly how I did my whole thing. It was just through healing, because I was going through a lot of personal dark vibes. The music was just an escape for me. Hi, my name is Simba Musician. I'm a DJ, producer, singer, songwriter, a record label owner of Elwood Music. I come from a small town. It's called Rosetta, but then I grew up in Moy River, which is a town which is like about 5 kilometers away. I do hit the gym, play a little bit of soccer with the guys, just to keep my mental health just a little bit better, you know. But all in all, if I'm able to make a good song, I'm good. It's gospel from my grandma, it's kwaito from my sister, it's American soul from my dad. So that actually influenced the whole thing. The bass is dance music, so I'm able to fuse gospel, R&B, soul, you name it, but it's just a fusion of so many sounds into this whole thing of dance music. I want people to feel uplifted once you listen to the song. I want you to feel good if you're in a bad space. So that's the message. It's always just inspirational. Whenever I'm creating, it's nothing comes before anything. It's only a matter of whatever is inspiring the moment at the time. If especially it works even better if the vocalist or the artist is able to play an instrument, because we can build a song around the guitar or a piano or whatever you play. The creation of the famous Aganamali, you know, it was such a tough time at that particular moment. I relate to the message that Sam was trying to put across, you know, because I was broke as well. Yeah, it was a very rough time, and it was so easy for me to take all that energy into a record or a song. I remember the first time I had my first gig in Kenya. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a scam, because we've had those quite a lot, you know. But then when I got there, it was so amazing that the songs are not sung in any of the languages in Nairobi, but people were, I'd say, mumbling along. It really changed my mind, and actually fulfilled my story, because it is an African story to the world, you know. So that really was full circle.
I love Sandile's music because it touches your soul, you know. I feel like it has every essential meaning of everything African, you know, that lives within all of us. It unites us, even if we don't understand what he's saying. His music is so beautiful. I love it because I can turn up, I can dance, you know, I can dance, and there's not many music you can dance to nowadays.
I love Sandile because like his music's so cultural and it's so ethnic and it's so like original to, like, you can tell to where he comes from.
With the pandemic, it totally switched up everything, because I couldn't have people in the studio, so everything was more virtual. So we had to think of ways of just how can we do a Sandile show, of just having so many vocalists into this whole thing. So that's how actually the virtual show was born. The title of the album says it all. To the world and beyond. It's the second chapter. First chapter was Africa to the world. That's when I was telling African stories to other African countries. Now that I got a chance to gig or do shows, so I got to make new friends and artists in different spaces and in some parts of Africa. So now with this album, I got to collaborate with them. Basically, I'm telling an African story to the rest of the world now. So with this album, I have it's 26 collaborations, 31 songs. It's a little crazy, but I'm quite happy because I got to feature just some of the people that I met along the journey of Africa to the world. And I actually like that because it kind of led me to write it to the world and beyond. And I'm going to live through it to the world and beyond to write my next chapter.